You are not seeing a ghost, everyone. I am with the living. I had probably one of the worst flus I've had that I can recall. 5 days of not doing anything at home, didn't even basically leave the home. Some of those days I had less than 1,000 steps total for the entire day. I think one day I had 400 and some steps. Yeah, I'm back. I've had 8 days away from running. Finally jumping back, and I'm going down to the river to run a very easy flat just under 4K, probably just do that loop around Baker and Bonus Park. It's been a while. I'm just gonna have to just jump back in and take it day by day, slowly, very slowly, to get back after having the flu, because that was a terrible experience. On today's run, I'm going to give you some tips and pointers that I've learned after doing this for so many years, of jumping back in after, in my case, an illness. So we'll see you down the river. Looking forward-ish to getting out. Still seeing how the body reacts, because it's been so long since I've put one foot in front of the other for a run. All right, down to the river. Margot took the pups earlier today, so I'm getting out by myself. Like I said, roughly 4K. Thank God the Garmin's tell me to do a base run today. Even though I am not a trained professional, I have way more experience than many so-called professionals when it comes to endurance sports, because I have just decades of doing this and doing many things wrong, and once in a while some things that are right. But before I jump into my advice column here, hopefully everyone's doing well out there. Let me know how your training's going, and let's jump right in with just a couple of bits of wisdom and knowledge. If you have an illness or injury and you have a training plan or a coach, you cannot jump into your already existing schedule, if you have one, and expect that you're going to get back at it, as my breathing is off already starting the run. It takes time to get back into your training. Don't put a limit on the time. As myself, I had 8 days off completely. I'm not expecting to be at what I was pre-illness, at least for, let's just say, a week, possibly 2. Luckily, I have the endurance base, and that helps. It helps get back a little bit quicker, but I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to go out and do a long run this weekend of 30 kilometers, and that's at about what point I was at before I got sick. I'm not going to do a big speed work session in a few days. Just gradually, slowly get back. And I know some people will get freaked out about this because they think I've lost all that fitness that I gained. You won't lose as much as you think. So that's my bit of rambling. Just some practical advice for getting back after an injury or illness. Just take your time, listen to your body. I'll jump in and add, if you get back to a regular schedule too quickly after illness or injury, you can set yourself back even further, re-injure yourself, or get even more sick if you don't listen to your body and take your time getting back. And here in Calgary, March is living up to its normal March weather. It's currently about -5 on March 28th, with some snow expected for the weekend. Might as well finish it off with a bang. All right, 2K in. Everything's holding together. Just under 2K, I guess. Maybe I'll just hit 4K exactly. Call it a day. But doing as good as I expected. Maybe even a little bit better than I expected. Okay, 3K in. Lungs are feeling like I had that time off, and part of the flu or whatever it was, COVID flu, doesn't matter. Had a little bit of chest congestion as well, so I can feel it even running an easy pace. So it will take time. There we go. 4 kilometers. That's a win for me today. Did not feel awesome. Did not expect to feel awesome, but felt okay. Heart rate was elevated at 530 to 535-ish per kilometer pace. Heart rate was above 130. That's the toll of illness. Not necessarily taking the time off, just being sick. Simple as that. Because my resting heart rate when I was checking over the last few days was at least 20 beats higher, especially at the start of the sickness, than what it was before. My resting heart rate at night is, I think, around 42 now. Pretty stable at 42. And I'd be sitting on the couch at home doing nothing and my heart rate would be close to 70. Overnight resting wasn't that high, but still. It's good to be back, everyone. Thanks for your patience. You're wondering, where the heck have you been? Well, that's part of the whole training process. I'm not going to change my expectations at this point, but I will see how I go over the next few weeks to see if I might have to adjust my expectations. But that's still a long ways away. Thank God I got sick now and not sick 8 weeks from now. That would have not been good. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Get outside, because damn, it feels good to get outside again.